Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying.
So this car has got keyless entry, so you just need to keep your arm and it will automatically open. You just need to keep your keys in your pocket, or you can place it over here with the space given, and just start the car. With these animations, it just starts and you're ready to go. So the CX30 G25 Touring SP got these beautiful burgundy leather seats, and this is the interior of the 2022 CX30. So let me start and show it to you. So there's a small animation over there in the display, and this is how the infotainment system just gets open. This is the dual AC climate control, and there's the gear lever, and this is not a touch screen, so we need to operate with these dials, so gives a premium feel and there's no distraction while driving. So this is the home button. So if we click the home button, this is how it looks. We just need to turn this dial and this take you to different. So let's check if the what's in the information. There's fuel monitor, vehicle status monitor. So the next service, vehicle maintenance details, vehicle maintenance settings is been shown, and there is a back button over here. So if you can click it over here, goes back, and when you turn the dials, you can shift from various entertainment to communication, navigation. So if there's also a entertainment button over here, home button, back button, and navigation, and you can set up your favorite. So if you want to set up any of your destination or your home, you can just click on over here and it just shows you where to save and what are your all favorites. And if you get to do home, it's again back. So these are the volume control knob, and these are the 6-speed automatic gearbox of the CX30. Pretty neat design, and this got soft touch materials all over here. So it's not leather but plastic leather mix, but gives you a premium feel with these red stitching over here. And these are few of the buttons what you have over here. So if you see closely, so there's a I-stop button on off, and there's a TCS traction control off button, and then there's also this parking button over here, and if you click on the view, this button over here takes you to the 360 degrees. So this is the Vision X of Mazda. So the 360 degree field of view, front and rear. So this is the front, which is being displaying over here. So if you click it again, this is the rear, and this is the side viewing, whether to park on your cars, whether you are close to the curb or not, you'll find it very safe. So these are the features of the vision technology, the 360 degree monitor of a Mazda CX30. This is the basic round dial design. So there's no, so these two are analogs on both the left and right side, and the middle one, if you see, this is fully digital. So this gives you the information of the car. So the vehicle is on, but you won't be feeling a lot of noise inside. So it's pretty quiet car when you keep on the roads, and pretty fun to drive, as it got 186 horsepower. Other steering mode controls over here. So you have the voice button, call, attending, the volume knob over here. So this is the source button over here. So this takes you to digital audio and digital radio, AM and FM. So this is how the sound of
almost acoustic. All your favorite.
the Mazda CX30. So these got the Mazda speakers, not the Bose speakers. The Astina will get the Bose speakers. Memory seat functions, so you can set the two memory functions, so two drivers can set their memory. There's also a storage over here which is hidden, so most of them might not be knowing about this storage. You got adaptive cruise control and a lane assist monitor, blind spot monitor over here. You can see a small triangle if you see closely. So this is the blind spot monitor, and this also gets the front parking sensors and the rear parking sensor. Like the design of the steering wheel, it looks pretty sporty, what my son says. And push start top button, so heated and mirrors, and these are the lights. So this got LED lights, if you can see over here. So that's the best part what you see in the Mazda CX30. And you also got a place where you can keep your sunglasses. So this is a cool feature. The mirrors, the vanity mirrors also got lights, also on the passenger and the driver's side. So this is again a great option what they have provided. And you also got the armrest, which is very wide, so the passenger and the driver can comfortably keep their arms rested over here. So a pretty big glove box over here. So this got two USB, and where you can connect it to your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So there are no USBs over here, so everything comes over here in this console. So it's hidden, so you just need to lift this up to open, and slide and lift. That's what they say. A clean design. There's also something hidden over here. So these are the cup holders. So you got two cup holders, pretty spacious over here, and you got enough space to keep your bottles. The glove box pretty messy. So a pretty decent glove box, and the interior looks very minimalistic and classy. So in this class, this car, in the subcompact SUV, this car looks very premium. I like how these lights fade, so the indicators are pretty classy. These are the mirror indicators, and the main indicators are down below over here. So this is the one thing which is halogen bulbs over here. Rest are all LED lights. So this is how the design of the car. And if you come to the back, these are all LEDs. Look at how it fades away. This is classy, and it got a decent boot space. The boot space is pretty decent for its class. This is an additional accessory which I got from Mazda, and there's also a spare tire with all the tools. There's also a small light over here which will be a luggage light, which will be very helpful, but still I feel there should also be a light over here so that it's bright in the dark. You need to just close it manually. A pretty sturdy car. And if you get on the seats at the back, so I have placed a baby seat over here. So the leather interior looks amazing, pretty spacious for two kids. So I got a 2-year-old and an 8-year-old sitting over here, so it's very comfortable for them. But I don't think so and a grown-up adult who is 6 foot above will be comfortable at the rear seat. So this is the Skyactiv G model of the Mazda CX30 Touring SP model. So that's the reason it's got these alloy wheels. Heavy cladding, so many of them like and some of them don't like. This is the snowflake white color. So the color, if you look closely, I mean, if it is very bright in the sun, the color will be shiny. From the front is amazing. So this is the sensor over here in the middle with the camera, and this got front parking sensors as well. So the CX30 Touring SP is a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated engine which produces 186.4 horsepower, so which is very classy, and it got enough power for its class. This got 18-inch max sport alloy wheels. The ground clearance of this car is 8 inches, so it is a bit higher than the CX5. So that's the main reason most of them go for the subcompact CX30, and CX5 is much more bigger. I guess it's just 3 to 4 inches lengthier and bigger, but it's a taller car than the CX30. Pretty spacious if you have a big family, but the cost moves around 45 plus, or the top end will be around $55,000. The CX30 which I got, the Touring SP, this costed me around 42,000. Why? Because this is a demo car. The actual price with all the accessory fitted is around 46,000. So I saved around or we can say $4,000 with free servicing for the next 3 years. So I need not to pay anything for the service for the next 3 years. So that's the best deal which I got from a demo car, which is clean and neatly maintained. What I additionally got is these over the hood, so a bond protection guard over here, this you can see. So this is an additional accessory what you get. And if you get inside, so this is a keyless entry, but still I got these claddings over here, I mean plates over here. So this is an additional accessory, and the rubber mat which I shown. So this is how it looks from inside. The burgundy leather, neatly stitched, and if you can see closely, it's perforated. This model doesn't have the heated seats. The top model Astina got the heated seats, but I guess it's very classy for its price. So if I get in the car and sit on the rear seat, where which I don't do. So I am 5'10", but I have enough leg room. So the taller guys mostly, they say they face a lot of problem over here, but as per my height and for my family, it's pretty safe. And the seats are cushionier. This got a center armrest, so no USB at the back, but you got 2 cup holders and the AC vents. This is additional plus point for this car at its class. Look at how elegant it looks from the back. So if you have a small family and looking for a classy car, subcompact SUV, and if you don't like the sedan, so this is the car for you. Pretty fun to drive, as it got 186 horsepower and a silent cabin. This also got LED lights over here as well, so the visibility is also great even for the kids or else the passengers who is sitting at the back. So if I close this door, look how silent it is. Good visibility. There is also a quarter panel over here, and the rear is completely closed. So this got a decent rear view, but anyway we got a 360 camera, so mostly I'll be using that. The best thing I like about this car is how silent it is and how classy it looks. Very minimalistic, whereas I have test driven the Subaru with a complex button and a confusing infotainment display and a small quarter display. It's pretty confusing. So in the steering wheel itself, it got 19 buttons. So through X we also lack the power, which I feel. So now they are getting the cross tech, but I don't think so there will be any change in the power. So it's like 154 horsepower when compared to the 186 horsepower of the Mazda CX30. So you need something powerful and fun to drive. I feel Mazda CX30 is the car for you. Overall, with my just 10 days of usage, I pretty love the car. No complaints, as still it's a new car, so I don't have any hurdles with the car. The only thing sometimes I feel is that because we are mostly used to the touchscreen infotainment system, and if you want to click on the maps rather than the rotating dial, if Mazda could have included a touch screen, that would be great. Why? Because most of them are into touch screens, so some of them don't like the dial over here, but it looks very classy. But once you get used to it, it's very simple, and the dials, once you are used to it, it's good to go. The speakers are just basic, so it's lacking bass. I like the way the wipers spray, so there is no spraying from outside or on the bonnet, but once you press, it is within the wipers, you are flooded with water. So pretty clean and decent and elegant. The camera looks decent, crystal clear. So the front and rear parking sensors and the 360 field of view, everything is an additional when you buy this car. Once you put your gear in drive, you got the front view, the front camera is on and the side panel is on. So this is the sensor. So once the car goes in front of you, so it alerts you that there's a car moving, so don't move forward, and it will have the emergency braking. It will just stop you. So this is a safety feature. to drive car, pretty silent when you drive.